Welcome back to Talk to Me with the coach, Mike. Mayden. We're on the road over at Wrigley. And I got my man, Nick, Madrigal. How we doing?
Good, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
Just fine. Well, welcome back to the big leagues.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So, every kid dream of playing in the big leagues. Nick in the big leagues. Talk a little bit about your experience, your journey.
Yeah, it's been, it's been a lot of ups, downs, proving people wrong, just you name it, from a young age, I just love playing baseball. I grew up in a baseball family and just, I've played out of high school where we got a lot of talent, a lot of guys coming through there, guys getting recruited, and, for me it was, I got a little bit of, recruitment process and all that, but I was always kind of, they wanted to see me play, because of my height and just, we're about the same, yeah. I like that, about the same, but I always had to prove myself even through the minors and even at the major league level. So, it's my journey, it's, I wouldn't change it for anything, I wouldn't want to be, 6'5" or anything like that, but it's been a journey.
I'm 6'3", 175 now.
See, hey, I might be 6 foot then, now you say it.
So, it's a dream to play the big leagues. Get to the big leagues. How devastating, and again, we're taking our youngsters behind the scenes, how devastating is it to get sent back to the minor leagues that you make it?
Yeah, once it happened, I was really set on just getting back, trying to get back as fast as I could, so I didn't get down on myself. It's really easy to kind of sulk about it, put your head down, but I was more motivated and, luckily it was only a couple weeks and I came right back. So, I used it as motivation and, thank God, I came back.
Because, it's something about the food line in the big leagues versus the minor league now.
Yeah, they call it the show for a reason, so this is the best spot to be and, I'm very thankful to be here and, wouldn't change it for the world, but it's really nice being up here.
There's something about the Motel 6 and them 5-star hotels up here.
Yeah, it's a little bit nicer, stay at a little bit better places, better food, you name it. But, it's a great organization, a great group of guys. That's the most fun, is being with these guys up here. And, we have a great group right now.
And then people don't understand this on the outside. They see y'all as a team, but in actuality, you guys are family.
Yeah.
You're family.
Yep, you could say we spend more time with, the guys at the field than our families during the year. We're with each other for 6, 7, 8 hours a day. So, it is family, and, we got some great guys and coaches in the locker room, like Willie Harris. Got some great coaches.
That be Willie Harris?
Yeah, Willie Harris over here. It is a family environment, though. Family environment, just... it's a lot of fun coming to the field every day with a great group of guys.
And then, they don't understand when you say family, the laughing, the joking, all the comical things that go on that the fans never see.
Oh, man, there's so much. We're getting ready for fantasy football right now, so there's a lot of smack talking going around and just, you name it. There's we're all, adults up here, but we like, kids things too. We're watching the Little League World Series on TV and just keeping it light, it's not always baseball. We like having fun with each other.
And then, going into football season, I've been in the locker room, I see a lot of trash talking about y'all football teams.
Yep, it's starting up. We're, I think a month away, but we're already getting our teams together. I think we have our draft coming up. So, there's a lot of smack talking going around. It's a lot of fun.
So, when you look at this overall journey, what would you give in exchange for it?
I wouldn't change for anything. I think it's taught me a lot of life lessons and just, I haven't been dealt, the easiest hand. I've had injuries, I've had different adversities I've had to overcome, but, I think it's made me a stronger person and, I hope one day I can help someone else from the things I've been through, so, I wouldn't change it for anything. I got my family behind me and they've been, my support system, and very thankful for them.
Now, when you get injured in the big leagues, do you get that fear that, I may not never make it back from this injury?
There are a lot of things that go through your head, but, like...
The boogeyman be talking to you.
Yeah, you name it. It's when you're laid up in a sling or cast or whatever it may be, it's easy to get down and think all the negative thoughts, but my family didn't let me get down, They kept me in the right headspace, and, I was always motivated that I'll be back and, better than ever. So, it's tough.
All right, so let me get these last two questions. I know you got to get ready for the ball game. I don't want to keep you too long.
Good.
You got to the big leagues, got in the lineup, got your first major league hit. Who was that hit against?
So it was against the Kansas City Royals. I think it was Jake Junis, right-handed pitcher for the Royals, and it took me a couple games to get my first hit. So the guys were wearing me out. I think it came on the third or fourth game, so the guys were wearing me out. But once I got that first one, I mean, that was the toughest one, is getting the first one, because you're thinking about it, day and night, and yeah, it was nice to get the first one out of the way.
First home run?
First home run came at the White Sox Stadium. That took a little bit longer. I'm not a home run hitter, so that took a little bit longer. But yeah, they came at the White Sox Stadium, and yeah, it was awesome.
Did you cry when you got called up to the big leagues?
I didn't cry. I think my family. I'll say my family did.
We know Mama cried.
Yeah, I think they might have had some happy tears, but I was just more excited than anything.
Coach, take you behind the scenes with my main man, Nick Madrigal.
Thank you. Good to see you.